Hey everyone from Out and About Puerto Vallarta. I'm Alex, and I'm here with Branden and James.
Hello there.
Hey. You guys just arrived Sunday, right? Last Sunday?
We did. We've been here 3 days. It feels like 30.
Yeah, in the best way. All the best ways.
Yes.
We love it here.
So you guys are not new to Puerto Vallarta. You've been here how many seasons?
This is our third season.
Third season.
We never set foot in the region before we came 2 years ago, and we just felt we were here for two weeks only, playing 10 shows, and we fell in love with it so much, and the people embraced us. So, we're like, this is where we're going to come every winter if we can.
And we spent 3 months here last season, so we got to know it really well. We got to explore the region a lot more, and yeah, we love it. It feels there's such a good connection. I feel such a connection being here.
What do you like most about Puerto Vallarta? Because you guys keep coming back, and so there's something that attracts you guys here. So what is that?
For me, I think it's this is gonna sound ambiguous, but it's kind of the vibe of the place. When I was running earlier this morning, I was thinking about how enchanting it is here, and it's everything from the food and the culture and the people, of course. The weather is wonderful at this time of year, especially. I love that you can go and see some great entertainment and have a really wonderful world-class meal, and then go out and go dancing with your friends until 4 a.m. or whatever. The beach is there, everything. It's.
I know, we have it all here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's a small city with so much international access. Like, I love Mexican food. It's my most favorite thing ever. But
what's your favorite plate?
Oh, my favorite Mexican restaurant.
Favorite plate.
Favorite plate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Restaurant, that's fine.
I mean, I like anything with guacamole on it.
Oh yeah?
That is true.
Do you guys have a favorite
I'm obsessed.
restaurant? Or?
Well, we like there's so many international restaurants here, and we love so many of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have an absolute favorite, do we?
Mm.
Where do we go the most? I don't know.
Tacos Revolucion.
lot.
We get a salute a lot as
Salud.
well.
I love that place.
Yeah, the food is so healthy.
We love the Swedes, and we love Mimos, which is the La Piazzetta. So we're naming all the restaurants right around the Palm.
Yeah.
It's
In
about
the
convenience.
hood. Yeah.
Speaking of the Palm, because you guys are here for your 5-week residence, right?
Yes.
For your new show.
Mm-hmm.
What's your new show called?
The Phantom of the Greatest Showman.
Yeah. Now, where does that come from? What's the meaning of that?
So it's a musical mashup of The Phantom of the Opera and the music from The Greatest Showman.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the two films or musicals that are. We love the music from both of them so much. When we saw The Greatest Showman, we just fell in love with the music, and there's so many similarities in the theatrics of the stories that we wanted to try and put them together. We've been playing a lot of stuff from Phantom of the Opera in our shows in the past, huh?
Yeah, it kind of suits our style. It was an important musical to both of us. It was the first musical I ever saw, and Branden, it was one of your ones.
I'm an opera singer, but I was trained as an opera singer, and I fell in love with Phantom, even though it's not an opera. It's a musical. It has the word opera in it, but it's the farthest thing from an opera. And I was a very a classical music snob, but I fell in love with the music from Phantom. It got me. I wasn't expecting it, so it's always been very special to me.
Because let's go back a little bit. Because you guys met in a gay application, is that right?
Yes,
we did.
We met on Scruff.
Scruff.
Yes.
Grr.
Really?
It's not really anything to do with my chest hair, that's for sure.
Message who first, or?
I think I messaged you. I
Yeah.
messaged him. Yeah. We actually wrote a show last year called "You Had Me at Cello" instead of "Hello," and it was a story about our lives and how we met. And the opening video of the show was our original Scruff conversation. So 4 years ago, just over in Los Angeles, we were both living there at the time, and I was browsing through as he was browsing through, and I saw him on the global page, because sometimes you can click on it and see people in Barcelona or in Mexico City and
hot guys in Rio.
Yeah. But I clicked on it and he was just a few miles down the road, and I'm like, well, it says, and his profile was called Aussie in LA. I was like, Australian, that sounds kind of hot. So we messaged each other, and we met the next day at his house, and we actually just sat on his couch and visited for a while, and then I left for 6 weeks to go on some gigs. So we didn't see each other for 6 weeks, so we really got to know each other like on Facebook
Right.
and texting and we
And
really
how long ago was this?
4.5 years ago. It was
4.5
2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we found out each other was musical in that process, and I hired James to play a gig with me. He was my musical director because he's an arranger and a pianist and a musical director as well as a cellist. And the audience really loved our connection just from one performance, so we thought,
Let's give it a go.
if we want to see each other, we should work together.
Yeah, totally.
And you also guys just recorded a new album?
We
Is
did.
that right? What's the name of that?
Well, we think it's going to be called Chasing Dreams.
Okay.
There are 2 songs on the album. One is A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman,
Yeah.
and the other is Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol.
Oh yeah.
And they're both special songs to us, but so we kind of, I looked at those 2 titles and thought, oh, those words kind of work together, but it's also what we're doing. Like, I'm 40 years old, he's 35 years old, and we just recorded our first real major album
Yeah.
with Decca Records producer in Belgium and amazing orchestras from Budapest and from London. So I wasn't expecting at my age to do this now. I thought it would have happened 10 years ago. So we really are kind of chasing everything that we've ever dreamt about.
You also got married, correct? Here in Puerto Vallarta.
Yep. Last year.
A year ago.
Yes, it was our anniversary was Sunday, the day we arrived in town.
Wow.
It was really special to be back on that day.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We survived a year.
Just barely. No. Everyone says the first year is the hardest, but our year is
Felt pretty good to me.
It's really easy.
Yeah.
So
So
this is hard then.
yeah, because I wanted to ask you guys, because you guys live together, you work together, you travel together. So how do you do it? Because regular folks like us, mortals, that's I think impossible. So any tips for us, or how do you guys manage that?
Branden always says that we're equates that to being really good friends, and I think that is really true. Like our relationship is based on legitimate friendship. We get along very well. We enjoy each other's company. We make each other laugh all the time. We, the stupid things that friends do. The reason you like your friends is, and so when those moments inevitably come up that you're tired or hungry or both, and we call that hangry, or you've been traveling for 20 hours and you have to get off a plane and then go and perform somewhere. When you have those moments, we just kind of allow each other to have the moments, and Branden is also very quick to forgive, and that's helpful because I am less inclined to get over things quickly, but we get there because of Branden.
Sometimes you just need a night to yourself, if you have...
Or you just want to go to sleep.
We have those disturbances. We're not completely immortal. Sometimes we have conflicts, but my thing is that you resolve them quickly because we're both human. We see eye to eye. We love each other. So it's unless we did something unforgivable to each other, there's no reason why we can't have a discussion about it and move on. That's what I think, and most of the time it works, huh?
Yeah.
So you guys must have a lot of communication then.
We do.
A lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just in a look.
So you guys been very busy. I heard that James, you were gonna write a memoir as well. Is that correct?
Yes, I just wrote a memoir last year. When
Branden, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My name is Branden James.
Branden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I wasn't wrong.
So it's
You
good.
were- exactly.
My name is Branden James. His name is James Clark.
Okay.
So it makes it very confusing for everybody. Like, I just answer to both these days, and you answer to Branden
I
sometimes.
answer to whatever.
In fact,
If someone's giving me attention, I'll take it.
one time I called him on the phone like, "Hi, it's James." And I was like, "What am I doing?" We're basically the same person. Yeah, last year while I was here in Puerto Vallarta, I got a book deal. I signed a book deal.
Here in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, the
It
publisher
occurred.
is in New York,
Mhm.
but it occurred here while we were here last year. And someone told me you have to start writing blogs because when you post blogs on your website, it increases your SEO score, which is your search engine optimization score. So I just started writing them for fun, and then some literary agents saw it and they liked the stories.
Wow.
So I signed a book deal and wrote a 65,000 page book. It's a memoir about my life, and James is mentioned in there a couple times.
Oh yeah.
And there's going to be a full book about me next time.
Yes, someone else is going to write it.
Next year.
They're already writing it, I'm sure.
I'm sure they are.
And when is it coming out this year?
It comes out in November.
November?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you give us tell us a little bit about your memoir? Because I know you guys have a really deep story. But can you tell us anything specific?
Yeah, it's going to be called Lyrics of My Life, and it's the story of growing up gay in a Christian family.
Wow.
And some stories from my time on America's Got Talent and my journey with being HIV positive for the last 12 years. Has it been 12?
Has it? 11.
2005. 13
years.
America's Got Talent.
Got Talent, yeah.
They're all the same. American Idol, America's Top
Voice.
Model, America's Next.
So you think you can
RuPaul's
be
Drag
America's
Race
top RuPaul?
How about
Drag
America's
Race?
Next President? I'm looking for that.
Oh, yeah,
That'd be
I know.
fun. That'd be a good
Aren't
one.
we all?
So how was that experience in the show? That was in 2013, correct?
Yeah, it was.
And you were a finalist.
I was.
So
Yeah.
how was that
It was.
experience?
It was stressful and amazing at the same time. The producers and I, we had a very frank conversation, and they wanted to use my story about being HIV positive on a national platform. But in the end, I didn't feel like that was the best decision to make. So we ended up exploring the relationship between my parents and I, and how we've had our differences over the year, but at the end of the day, we love each other, and that was what was most important. And aside from all the amazing professional things that happened in my experience, there's a lot of healing in my family between me and my siblings and me and my parents, because we were able to watch these problems that we had for years on television, and we could all see things through a different lens, and it really helped heal us. It was really, really beautiful, actually.
Yeah, because everything's good right now with your family, right?
Yes, last January our moms walked us down the aisle, and
Yeah.
it was like a dream come true. I never thought I'm gonna get emotional. I never thought that would ever happen.
Wow, that's amazing.
It was so beautiful.
So both of your families were here at the wedding?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it was pretty
That's good.
special. Our
Yeah.
dads were involved. My dad did a reading, and his dad said a prayer. It was really cool. Come on now.
Cry again. I cried for like 3 days from our wedding.
It's true.
Oh yeah? Oh my god.
I was bridezilla. I was too busy to cry.
You guys are playing for the next month here in Puerto Vallarta, the Palm Cabaret. Where do you go from here to Puerto Vallarta? You're going, because you're on a tour, right? Where do you go next?
Where do we go? Where do we go?
I think you were going to London as well, right?
We are making our London debut at the end of March.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
But before that, we're going to California, so we do Palm Springs, San Diego,
Los Angeles, San Francisco,
and in New York City again. Yeah, and then so that'll be our and Florida.
playing a bunch of places in Florida.
And so then we're to London, and then
In Johannesburg, we're playing some shows in South Africa.
Oh wow.
and then we'll hop on a cruise from Cape Town.
Oh yeah?
All the way to Barbados. So
gonna be 2
so it
weeks.
goes all the way all along the coast of Africa, and
And then across
South America,
like
all the way to
an
the
Atlantic crossing.
to the
So
Caribbean.
you guys gonna play on the cruise?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And your opening night here, it's this Saturday, the 19th.
Saturday the 19th at 9:30, and
9:30.
then we're on also Sunday, the following day, the 20th at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And we're kind of Thursday, Saturday, Sundays for most of our time until Valentine's Day is our final show.
Yes.
Which will be fun.
So come fall in love again.
So should we tell them
What do you want to
about
tell them?
our next issue, which is coming out next month, early next month? They will be our cover boys. So
You're gonna have to do a lot to fix these faces, but
No, you guys are
we
so
need
handsome.
a lot
You're-
of help.
You don't need anything.
oh, thank you. You
So
can stay.
we're pretty excited about that. So
are
thank
we.
you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you guys, and don't miss Branden James at the Palm Cabaret. Premiere is this Saturday at 9:30, correct?
9:30 and Sunday at 7 p.m. We will see you at the Palm. We're here for a month.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.